I just did something a little bit crazy. Recently there's a video that I made probably about 2 years ago that's been getting some attention on my page. I've noticed because people are liking it more. And it's literally been 2 years since I made it. And so it made me go back to the video. The video was on a very specific series, and I decided to order the entire series because I didn't know where some of my books went. So now I have the whole series, and I'm going to open it. So let me show you what the series is, and then I'll explain. Okay. So, this series, wine voucher, this series is, I have so many memories of this series. I even got the prequel. This series was like my comfort read when I was younger, so these are the main ones if I'm remembering correctly. Nope, this is Rift. So this, hold on. Okay. These two are the Rift ones. Sorry, it's been a while since I've read these. Okay. Nightshade. I think this is just from a different print run. So, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've held these. They really start with a quote from Thomas Hobbes. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like getting flashbacks. So, this slide is kind of, I guess it's a well-read book. I was hoping for the order of them. Oh, I remember, I love the stars at the beginning of the chapters. That's so cool. So in some type of order, and I think this might be the correct order. This is the first series. I read this series first. Whenever it came out, I just started reading them. I did read the paperbacks, so it must have been a couple months after they came out. But this was published in 2010. So I read this book when I was 10, at least the first one. And that makes sense. I'm gonna say from when I was like 10 to when I was 12. When did this book come out? I remember very distinctly going to my local Barnes & Noble and being so incredibly excited that the newest book had come out of the series. Like, this was my Twilight. Yeah, 2012. That's when this was. Oh my god, okay. And then this is the Return to the World of Nightshade. Yeah, okay, so I was right. So it's Nightshade, Wolfsbane, and Blood Rose. It says on the back of this book. So this is this the prequel? Is this just a continuation? Oh, okay, so the order that it came out, according to this, is Nightshade, Wolfsbane, Blood Rose, then, to put those down for a second, Rift, and then Rise, and then Snake Root. Okay, that makes sense. So, to put them entirely in order, because just for whoever wants to reference the order that they're read in, from top to bottom. So it's Nightshade, Wolfsbane, Blood Rose, Rift, Rise, and Snake Root. Okay. Things that influenced me in this book. The name Kala. Calla Lily, I think her nickname in the books is Lily, and it was funny to me for some reason because my birth name is Lily, and so I went by Calla instead of like her reverse. So whatever. Again, this was like my Twilight. I was obsessed with these books. I'm just gonna keep them on my knee. Completely obsessed with these books. I also loved her fashion. The leather jacket with the corset was like my goal in life. Like she was always just wearing a corset at the top, and I remember that. And also this was like the first kind of like romancy, spicy romancy book series that I read, so it definitely impacted me a lot. I think besides Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Percy Jackson, this was the like fourth most influential series in my life, and it came a little bit later in my life, so I feel like I should have I don't know, maybe not taken it so seriously, but it just like for some reason at the time it really got to me. So my goal, the reason why I actually got these is because I want to reread them. And so my goal is to reread them and see if they're really as good as I remember, or if they're kind of bad. So I read a lot of books since then. I've read a lot of spicy romance since then. So I'm kind of excited to see if this holds up in relation to the other like Omegaverse romances that I've read recently. So I just want to let you know my plan. This is very exciting to me. And if you are invested in this series or the Omegaverse, I hope that you'll follow along with my journey as I review each book.